Oh, we keep losing screws in the carpet. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the game room. So I picked up something new for the game room. It's not a game or a console. It's actually, which you can tell by the title of this video, it is a keyboard tray. I decided to go with the Eureka brand keyboard tray. It actually will sit under the desk. And the reason I went with that is because I needed to lower my positioning while editing videos. While editing videos, sometimes it takes me like 3 hours to edit a video, and I'll be stuck like this in that position. So I'm hoping that a keyboard tray sitting a little lower will help with the editing fatigue, if that's even a thing. I decided to go with the Eureka brand because I did research a few other ones on Amazon, but they complained a lot about the build quality, and the Eureka brand seems to be the best bang for your buck as far as build quality, price, and everything else. It does come with this fancy layout, which I'm happy that it's separate because it really doesn't go with the rest of my game room. But I mean, I might use it. Who knows? So on this video, I'm actually going to show you how to install it. We're going to go over the installation, which should be a breeze, couple of screws. And another reason that this keyboard tray is good is because it'll clear the rails that I have running under the desk. It has some adapters that will clear that. So yeah, if you're in the market for a keyboard tray, you've come to the right place. Let's get this thing started. So what we get inside is the board, the keyboard tray itself actually, which feels very sturdy. If you hear that, very dense. And then the tray, which I mean, I guess I could use it, which would be good for the mouse, obviously. You get the bracket that I said will clear the tube, the rails that run under the desk. Some other brackets, a tool like a screwdriver. I guess if you wanted to do this by hand, which would suck, we're going to be using a nice little screwdriver, Ryobi, that I got for Father's Day. Yes, I think for Father's Day. The central mechanism for the keyboard, which will allow me to, to move it in, towards me, down. If you turn this, you can pivot it, the keyboard tray, pivot it 45 degrees, and then some other brackets. So already, bad news. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I'd be able just to get under there and screw it in just laying there. But it looks like I'm gonna have to take the desk out, flip the desk over, and have that be my work area with the desk flipped over. So let's do that. It is what it is, right? So the first step is to find out what desk type you have. I don't have type A, which is no rails. As you can see, I have rails, so I'm gonna have to install the brackets. So if you have desk A, you should be good, straightforward installation without the use of brackets. But since we have brackets, or the rails, we're gonna have to use the brackets. So let's get into position. Also, keep in mind, you gotta be 30 millimeters away before installing that. So keep that in mind. Before installing the bracket, stay 30 millimeters away from the edge of the table. Okay, so first step, because the picture on the instruction booklet sucks. It's absolutely horrible. We're gonna get this bracket, and from what I can tell, both sides are the same. So you don't really gotta worry too much. Actually, no, look, there's a hole here. And I'm not seeing that being used. So I'm gonna leave that to the left. You get the bracket, you place it on top like so. The picture will show this on top. I'm gonna do it without that on top. Okay, you're gonna grab your screws. Also, I forgot to mention, before you install this onto this bracket, this little cap here will serve as a cap when it's facing you, and the screws will go through that. Okay, so get your bolts. 1, 2. 3, 4. So we're gonna look right there. There. There's no washers, which is weird. It's kind of just laying there. I'm not a fan of that. Actually, since we don't have that, we could probably flip this over somehow. We'll leave that there. We can get the nuts that go with them to secure them. Right, and just drill this into place, each screw. Just kind of hold the back part. Oh. Now we're going to install these 2 brackets next, the one that goes here and here, these 2 right here. 1, 2. But before we do that, it looks like we can probably put this, looks like a stopper of some kind, in this hole here. According to the instructions. I'm going by the instructions. Correction, the stopper actually goes right here in the middle screw, not this one like I mentioned. Okay, so the 2 brackets. Note that there's a thicker side. See? So the thicker side you're gonna keep up against the bracket. And if you bought this kit, you'll see the picture anyway. So you really won't mess it up. This is the picture I'm referring to. The top picture. So just secure the bracket. So your 4 screws should be snug in place. Finish it off with the drill. Next step, slide the pivoting slash doohickey right on. All right, so I think that's everything. I think we're ready to move on to the desk itself now. If you want, I torque these to 10 pounds according to my drill. I'm probably gonna do 12 or 14, or just something where it feels a little bit more tighter, the screws, but it's not moving or anything. All right, so some sad news on my end. I went to line it up and the instructions say to at least get 30 millimeters out, right? So I wanted to do that. Unfortunately, the bracket that was here, which is the open one, didn't allow me to do that. So what I had to do, I had to swap brackets front and back, and obviously make sure that this orients right properly. And that's it. So that's really just on my end, which I don't count that against the product. I don't think that they can cater to every single desk build that's out there. I'm just happy at least I made it work with what I had. Anyway, my desk is 5 feet long. I marked it at 30 inches. I went 30 millimeters up. I marked the holes, and drilling time. All right, we're almost there. So the moment of truth. As you can see, it's nice and solid. Goes up and down, and this will lock it. But for installation, I think I'm gonna leave it there. It's pretty self-explanatory. The 4 holes line up. Ooh, wowzers! The 4 holes line up with the nut and the screw. So let's get that going. Looks like we might have to just pivot this more, actually. It's not letting me reach the screws. Come on. Ooh, these are tricky. Oh, I lost it. In the carpet. Oh, got it. Ah, yeah. Alright, what if I do the bottom 2 just to get myself involved, you know? So the bottom 2, you got space. So leave those loose just to maneuver the top ones. Let me try to screw these down all the way. I feel like they're not all the way down. There you go, push them. Looks like we might have to get underneath, guys. Oh. I fell on my face. Oh, we keep losing screws in the carpet. Where is it? I knew this was a bad idea. That's alright. We have extra screws. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, I think I got one. Perfect. Oh, it's like working on cars again. Got it, boys. Now, I did notice they give you two slots. They give you two slots right here to put some self-tapping screws. I'm not gonna put them on because I don't think I need them for, like, I guess further reinforcement. That's floppy. That is floppy. Maybe if you tighten it, it doesn't get floppy. Yeah, it's a little tighter. I mean, that's pretty firm. Wouldn't ask for much else than that, to be honest. All right. Okay. Should I show you the features now before it's set up, or should we set it up first? Ooh. Yeah, let's set it up first because there's more features than that. All right, so here it is, installed. Fully installed, everything's set back up to normal. I'm liking the feeling so far. I can lean back, stay hanging out right here. I don't know if you can see me. I can stay hanging out right here. I can move the monitor more closer to me if I wanted to. Maybe that'll be the next video. I get a swing arm for the monitor. You know, I feel real comfortable already. Pretty good, it's nice and sturdy. So let me show you the ins and outs. Yeah, so it'll be nice and sturdy. The tighter you put that little sprocket there, the tighter it'll feel. Good to go, typing comfortably. Right there, Badger's GameRoom. All right, so one thing I'm gonna have to get used to is when you loosen that wheel, that's what allows you to pivot this 45 degrees. Which, I mean, I think I'm probably always gonna use it at 45 degrees fully right there. But let's just say you leave it there, you tighten it. What I really like is if you loosen the wheel, this will can actually turn, which is awesome, because sometimes I'm turned this way watching TV over here or just leaning. All right, and then that's if you leave it loose. It also controls the tucking away of the keyboard. So when you're done, I guess, if you really wanted to, you could leave it tucked away there. But what sucks is you're gonna have to tighten it for it to stay in that position. You're always gonna have to be messing with the tightening and loosening of this. So let's say right there you want it. You control the pivot. Get it to where you want it, tighten it. Also, the main reason I got this is because this seat doesn't have wheels. You sort of have to slide it back and forth. My next investment is gonna have to be a seat with wheels. But for now, this is pretty good. So I sit right there underneath, tuck my foot up, get comfortable, and I'm in editing mode and gaming mode right away. It does suck that the loosen and lock-in mechanism is what also controls the pivoting and the tucking in and out. It's like an all-in-one. I wish it would have just like had an auto tensioner or something like that. That would have just automatically. Oh, actually, you can you have some kind of play. That's probably because it's not even tight. So, oh no, look, yeah. So you still do have some kind of play with the pivoting, upside left to right. Which that's pretty cool. All right, I like that actually. Yeah. I like that. Uh-oh, what happened? There we go. So it will take some getting used to. But other than that, no, I think it's good. I think the build quality is good. We had that small issue with the bracket that I had to swap, but not even a big deal. We're good. I'm very happy. I don't know. I think that about covers it. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments below. If you have any questions about installation, I still have the manual. I'll send you a picture if you need it. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, keep up with the reviews of everything from video games, old and new, and I'll see you on the next one.